Welcome back, YouTube. Today we are going to learn how to color in some anime eyes. Today here we have Marin from My Dress Up Darling as an example. So the first thing you want to do once you put down your base colors is put another layer on top of them and then put a clipping mask applied to each of those new layers. So here we're going to first work on the whites of our eyes and just turn it a little gray. And then one more time we're going to add another gray layer and then smooth it out with our blend tool, just like so. We're going to do the same thing for the left eye, or in this case, the right eye. Alright, sweet. Now that we got that down, we're going to go to our base eye color. So the brush that I want to use in this part is going to be called the medium hard brush, and it is a standard brush in Procreate. So the first thing that you want to do is draw the pupil, and then you could adjust it to how you want it to be on the eye. So after you place it where you want it to go, you want to start shading in the very top half of the eye, just like so. So after that, I'm going to grab my soft airbrush tool and I'm going to shade in a darker color on the very top portion of her eye. Once that is set, you could actually shade in some of the outside parts of the eye just to give it some more form. After that, I suggest making another new layer on top of that with a clipping mask and then add a nice highlighted color on top of it. After that, I'm going to go back to my layer previously and draw these like two prongs on the eyeball. Once that is set, I'm going to add another layer on top of it and we're going to set the layer to add. So here I just changed it to add again, and then I'm just changing the opacity to the way I want it to show. So at this point, I'm going to freestyle how much detail I want in the eye to be. I could use soft airbrush tools, I could use the technical pen. It really depends on what you want. Okay, so once you added some details, I'm going to take my light pen, the luminance section of Procreate, and just make the whites of her eyes as so. Okay, after that, I'm going to make her pupil much darker just to make sure it stands out. So this is optional. You can put another layer on top of your outline and clipping mask it, and then you could color in her eyelashes. So after that, you could either duplicate all these layers and then switch it over to the other side of the face just to make it easier for yourself, or you could just, redo the whole thing. It's really up to you. But that's pretty much how I made Marin's anime eyes. If you guys found this video to be helpful, please hit the like button, drop a comment, hit the sub button as well if you haven't already, and, share it to some friends. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay awesome.